Hi and welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name's Ruben.
And I'm Kay.
Today we're talking about Season 5 of The Crown and everything we know so far.
So it is with great sadness and sorrow that we have to say goodbye to the current cast of The Crown. So Season 4 was the end of that particular cast representing that time period. And when we go back into Season 5, we will have a whole new cast of characters.
Yes, we will.
So goodbye, Olivia Colman.
So first up, who's taken Olivia Colman's place is Imelda Staunton, who's best known for her Dolores Umbridge in the Harry Potter series.
Yeah, so provided that she looks nothing like Dolores Umbridge, she'll be fine. Because everybody hates Dolores.
Jonathan Pryce will be taking over the role of Prince Philip. He was in Game of Thrones, a very interesting character in Game of Thrones. I do like him as an actor. I'm not sure I quite see him as that role just yet, but we haven't seen any of them in their costumes yet.
Yes.
So I imagine that once all the makeup is done...
Hair and the makeup and the wardrobe.
And they've had their accent training.
Yes.
Yes. How now, brown cow. Leslie Manville will be playing Princess Margaret. She was in the live action of Disney's film Maleficent. And then the one I'm confused about is Dominic West doing Prince Charles.
Yeah.
I really like Dominic West as an actor. I think he's great in certain roles. But this one, my mind, I can't actually picture him as it, like the face. Yeah. I think you mentioned the ears.
The ears, the nose, the mouth, like... I don't see it.
What is he going to do? Have like reconstructive surgery for the role?
I don't know. I mean, I guess this is what we'll see how good their makeup department is.
Yep.
They've obviously seen something in him that he can pull off Charles. So, you know.
Elizabeth Debicki, with the names that I got wrong for Diana.
Yeah. So she is going to be
Diana.
Yes.
So she's a great actress. I like the look of her. I think she'll be fantastic in the role.
She'll fit the role quite well. As you probably know, each of the seasons represents a chunk of 10 years. So the season 5 will be from 1990 to 2000. And that's a pretty rocky period.
Yeah,
for the royal family.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot that happens, particularly in 1992, where you have 3 divorces. I think 3 out of the 4 kids end up separating or getting divorced in 1992. So that must have been devastating for the Queen, and obviously for all of those relationships. So I'm sure that will be covered in some detail or other. There's also 1997, which is the year that Princess Diana died in Paris.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one.
That's
a big
going to be huge.
And the new Prime Minister, Tony Blair.
Yes, Tony Blair. Which
will be very interesting. Yeah, there's a couple of other things that happened. There was the Windsor Castle fire, and the Queen suing The Sun, which I think...
The Sun newspaper,
The Sun newspaper, which will be hilarious.
Well, maybe not funny, but yeah.
I think it'll be funny. Just to, I think it was a time that people just couldn't believe that was actually happening.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how they portray that. You should... for those that thought that this was going to be the last season, even in some of the comments for our recent reviews and videos and spoiler reviews saying, be careful what you're saying, there isn't a season 6, it hasn't been confirmed. It absolutely has been confirmed, not just on IMDb, but by Netflix and the creators themselves. So where season 5 was going to be the last one, they recanted that and thought they had too much story. Obviously they want to do the next 10 years, because there's a lot also that goes on in there, and so we're going to get a final season, apparently season 6. With season 4, they've been, for the first time, the royals have spoken by proxy, with a lot of grumblings about season 4, about sharing their dirty laundry and putting it in a way that's not accurate, which I thought was very interesting, because this whole series does depict with an air of authenticity.
It really does, because I think it's done so well, so detailed, so very similar to the characters that they are portraying or supposedly portraying, that it really does feel like you're watching kind of like a behind the scenes documentary of what actually happened in the royal family, and like, this is like history, this is what happened. But I think maybe we need to step back from that and just go, this is a fictional representation of what a writer's perception and a director's perception of the royal family is, and of the events.
Absolutely fictional.
Yeah.
Because they've come out and said, yeah, even like certain stories, like the break-in, that
Buckingham
didn't
Palace.
happen quite like that. The story has been skewered. So they've taken part
Skewered?
of it. Yeah. They've taken, yeah, exactly what I meant. They've taken part of the truth and then they've just stabbed it in the face repeatedly. And it looks different.
Now it looks different.
Now it looks different. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we just have to remember to take it with a pinch of salt. This is not the actual royal family, and this is not what actually happened. It may be, in certain cases, quite accurate, but in other cases it won't be. So I think it's unfair to then think this is history.
Yeah. With the amount of episodes, there is going to be 10 for each lot, so they're continuing with that trend, 10 episodes per lot. What's not going to happen, though, is we're not going to see it that soon. So they're only actually going to start filming in April. And then
2021.
Yeah, and then it's only going to come out in 2022, so we'll probably only see the 6th season at end of 23. And it's not because of COVID. It's because the company, they're having a rest, apparently, between the changing of the guard.
Yes.
The new cast. So they're giving the crew, I guess, a well-needed adjustment or break before they have to start redressing and making up those characters and scripting and, you know, getting back to work that way. So,
but also I think it gives the audience a chance to let our memories settle a little bit. Because if you were to watch all of the seasons back to back, it's quite jarring when you've literally just ended one episode with the Queen played by a person, and then the next episode is played by someone.
A lot of people were grumbling
different.
because some people did do that. They binged, I think it was like 1 or 2, and then they went to 3, and they're like, I don't like Olivia Colman, she's not my Queen, and you can understand that because it's so different. Yeah. So the break, I think, will only help this. So we'll be ready for because they're going to do the filming, you know, continuous seasons. So we'll get the 5th season and then the 6th season next to each other, but it will still take a couple of years before we see the next lot coming, and then that'll be it. We'll have 6 contained seasons. Yeah,
but going all the way up to 2010, which is like really recent. So
yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that they're not, you know, because they're doing it so close. They may as well do up to 2020, because there's so much with the royals that happened.
I don't think they want to.
I mean, there's a documentary on Andrew alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably why they didn't do it. Yeah, or won't do it.
Well, I mean, they can always revisit it later on.
That's true. Yeah, season 7 and 8 in 2040.
Yeah, because I mean, who's gonna? You know, we don't know what's gonna happen with the royal family. They may not be a thing anymore, or
I read an article where he's still thinking he's going to be king and he's ready for it.
Yeah.
We'll see. So chat to us in the comments below. What do you think about season 4? Are you excited for season 5? Do you buy into what the royals are saying, that it's not based on fact mostly? Or do you think it is all fictional and you're okay with that? Let us know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this new segment. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.